Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a review on a product that was sent to me quite some time ago, and I have played with it a lot. It is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Waterproof All Day Extreme Wear Concealer. This is what it looks like. It comes in a small squeeze tube like this, squeezes out, very similar to the Lancome waterproof version. I have this in color 3C medium cool. It does come in 11 different colors ranging from cool colors, warm colors, and neutral colors. This color is actually very nice on me, surprisingly. I would not have instinctually gone with a cool toned color. I will insert a clip here of how I use it and how I apply it. It is really simple, and this is different than the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place concealer. That one was a little bit too dry and cakey for me. This one has a much smoother, creamier feel to it. You can buy this at Sephora, at Macy's, at Nordstrom's, anywhere Estee Lauder is sold. It is $25, and their description of it is an oil-free, waterproof, all-day wear concealer with natural-looking matte finish. And they say what it does is 24-hour wear concealer helps you hide dark circles, imperfections, while hydrating the skin. Comfortable cream formula creates the perfected look of flawless skin that lasts day to night. It has full coverage that won't crease, streak, or cake, and is waterproof and sweat, humidity, and transfer resistant for carefree wear. It's ophthalmologist and dermatologist tested, just so you know as well. So when I got this, I kind of played with it a little bit, and then it went back in the drawer, and then I played with it a little bit more, and then it kind of came back out. And now that I got into that time of year where it's nicer and it's warmer, and it's one of those things that I was like, oh, I forgot all about that. And my waterproof Lancome one is getting a little bit too light for me, so I decided to give this a try. And right now, this color is really working for under my eyes. I'm a little bit darker now. This shirt makes me look way darker, actually. I just realized that on the screen. But it does work well for concealing that under eye. For me, that's where I tend to use concealers the most. I don't usually use concealers on other places in my face. I use a foundation or something like that for it. But this has done a great job of really giving me that coverage I want under my eyes and setting in very well and staying where you put it. It doesn't get cakey and it doesn't crack, which is really nice because that other double wear one sometimes to me can get a little bit drying and kind of cakey on me. This one doesn't do that. There's definitely something different in this formula that makes it a lot creamier and a lot smoother and gives you that nicer, more natural, flawless finish. So if you have not been able to find a color that works for you in the Lancome waterproof concealer that I had suggested before, this is another really great option that is very similar. I am very impressed with the way it stays throughout the day, and it is definitely one of those products that when we get into wintertime, I might try and purchase in a different color too, just to see how that works out for me. Although I will say I tend to grab for this type of concealer more during the spring and summer times than through the winter times. Winter times I kind of bounce around a little bit. So let me give you a little bit of my breakdown on this. Pigmentation is great. It has phenomenal pigmentation. It covers up those spots you want to cover really great. Good solid 4.5 out of 5. Texture on it. As I said, this texture is way better than the old formula of it. Super creamy, super smooth, super easy to work with, blends easily, but then once it sets and stays, it stays amazingly. Really nice texture to it. Good solid 4.5 out of 5. Longevity, as I said, this stuff doesn't seem to budge on me. It doesn't crease. I tend to, up as you get closer to my lash line, throughout the day, this is the area that I tend to get more creasing in as the day goes on, and that has not happened with this, which that's pretty amazing. Longevity is 5 out of 5. Application, I think it's easy to apply. I have applied it with my finger, I've applied it with brushes, and I've applied it with a beauty blender. Applying it with my finger just seems to be my favorite way, and then I kind of sometimes go in and bounce it out with the beauty blender, but it's so easy to apply. You can use it any way you want to. Good solid 5 out of 5. Packaging. I actually like the packaging. I like the fact that it's a tube. I like the fact that you can squeeze out the perfect amount you need. I like the fact that there's a little color thing here to tell you what the color is. Easy to read, nice packaging, easy to throw in your bag and go. Just really nice packaging. 5 out of 5. Color selection. They've got 11 colors. I think that's a decent amount of colors. I think everyone, because they have warm, cool, and neutral, can find a tone that will work for them. So I think the color selection is really good. Good solid 4.5 out of 5. Price, it's $25. I don't think that's too bad. Yes, there are going to be less expensive ones, and I'm sure there's even more expensive ones. However, the difference is you need the tiniest amount of this to do your under eye area. And so that to me means it's going to last me a really long while. And if it's going to last me a really long while, that $25 goes way longer than one that possibly might be less expensive, but I have to repurchase. So I think the price is pretty good. It's a good solid 4 out of 5. Overall on this, I think the product overall is a good solid 4.5 out of 5. It seems to stay well. It doesn't seem to, I mean, I don't sweat under my eyes a whole lot. But I've not really noticed any transfer, any change in it, any caking, any movement, anything like that. So I think it's a really, really nice product, a good solid 4.5 out of 5. So if you are looking for that great concealer for summertime that will work in sweat, heat, water, all those things, this is definitely something to give a try. I'm really enjoying it, and definitely give it a shot. So let's see here, what else I am wearing. I have on my face the Lancome CC cushion in the peachy pink under my eyes. I have on the, what is that girl? Oh, I put on Hourglass Dim Primer, the Ambient Primer. I have on the Guerlain Lingerie Depot, I think is the foundation I have on today. It was either that one or the Perfection, I forget which one. Then I have on the Sephora Perfection Mist Bronzer. I have on the Too Faced, it's a mixture of a highlighter and a blush together in one. It's called like Candlelight Glow, I think it is. Under my eyes is the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I set it with Laura Mercier translucent powder under my eyes and then use that all over my face. On my lids are Mary Kay Shadows Hazelnut and Spun Silk, I think. Then I have Trish McEvoy Gilded Gold on my, Glamorous Gold on my lid. I have on Anastasia Brow Wiz with Benefit Gimme Brow. Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir with Marc Jacobs Fine Liner on my waterline. On my lips is Marc Jacobs Primrose Lip Liner with a little bit of Buxom Amber Gloss. T-shirt is just from Target. I have on my engravable delicate bar, and then I have on our long ball chain with 3 different charms to them there. I have on the Nomad stretch bracelet with the Quinn cuff bracelet. All my other stuff is the same, and that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any additional questions, and thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.